Hey y'all, it's Kimberly Ebony back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be taking out my hair. As you see, my dookie twist that's right here looks crazy compared to everything else, so I'm going to take out my hair. And yeah, I'm also going to talk about some mistakes that I have made since I've been married. Next month on the 20th, April 20th, I will be married for 3 years, which is crazy because I never thought that I would be married. I never thought I would get married. I never thought I would have a family. I never thought that I would have kids. I never thought I would have this because I grew up without a dynamic like this. So, yeah. And also I need to take out my hair because I need to record some content for her fantasy box body oils that I received. And if y'all use those products, check the link in my description box so you can go ahead and get money off from your purchase because these products are so good. Like, I went ahead and I used the sensitive probiotics, refresh, and the Dr. Hydrate. I use them in a certain order. So first sensitive probiotic, refresh, and then Dr. Hydrate. Because yes, and then I go ahead and I slide the on some body oils. Excuse me. Everybody in the house is sick. It is finally catching up to me. But let's get started. So before my husband and I got married, we had been together maybe since, I don't know, man, because our relationship was crazy. Like, I honestly shouldn't have gave him a second chance, but I am such a very forgiving person that I'm where I am today. But I met my husband in 2014. Summer of 2014, like towards the end, like August, through an app, the Hot or Not app that they had out. I met him on there, and it didn't really go nowhere because I was like, I don't know how I feel about him. I ain't feeling him that much right now, and I ain't hear from him until like December. And that's when I gave it a try or whatever. And that only lasted a month. I went to go see him and everything. I never invited him to come to my house because I didn't want my godmother telling me that I couldn't be with him because of where I met him. So yeah. I didn't really invite him over until, let me see. All right, so from December to January, we was together, and then out of nowhere, we stopped talking. Like, he ghosted me, and I didn't even, try to go to his house to see what was up or anything like that. Because again, my godmother didn't know I even had a boyfriend, and yeah. So then June came. He hit me up again. I was like, oh, this is mother effer. Okay. We was boyfriend and girlfriend for like a week. And then he ghosted me again. And then we didn't speak until like, I'm really trying to think. I don't think we started speaking again until 2016, like April of 2016, because I had graduated from high school June 2015. During our break, I was outside wilding out. I will be honest, I was wilding out. And not wilding out in a way where I'm getting into fights and whatnot, but I was too loose with myself. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, I think it was like April 2016. We actually got together, and we was in a full-blown relationship. Like, we were seeing each other. He came over to my house. He finally met my godmother. I had lots to talk about how I met him, and I'm busy talking instead of taking out my hair. See, this, I have a hard time multitasking now. But yeah. What else? I think that relationship lasted until January of 2019 because I have caught him talking to someone else. And I was like, yeah, nah, this is it. Because I'm tired of, we young. We both young. Let me see, that's 2019. He was probably like 20 something. He was basically in his early 20s. I was freshly in my 20s. And yeah, I won't even lie to you, that breakup definitely took me off course. I had just finished getting my associate's degree the month prior, and I was supposed to go ahead and finish, continue going to school for my bachelor's for social work. But I didn't go through with it because the school that I was supposed to attend, they was acting like my credits couldn't get transferred to that school. Mind you, these schools are both a CUNY school. So I'm like, how y'all can't get my psychology credit to go through here so that I can register for classes? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna find something else to do. I was working at 7-Eleven at that time. I think I got the job in December because I definitely didn't have a job for a while. I was without a job for a while, maybe from the summer, like August to December. I didn't have a job. I was just going to school. So let me see. My brain is blinking out. I need to get vitamins. Oh my God. I'm trying to hurry up with this this I can't even think of words. What the heck? I need to start reading. I need to start taking vitamins so that my brain could get back to the way I used to be. But trying to give y'all a background story. But I couldn't get into the school. Classes were supposed to start in the next 2 weeks, I believe, maybe a week and a half. I was like, yeah, the way how they moving, I'm not gonna be able to register for my classes anytime soon, and I'm not about to be sitting here with these people playing with me, playing in my face, knowing that y'all see my transcript and it says that I went to another CUNY school. So I was like, all right, what I'm gonna do. Then out of nowhere, I just thought of doing beauty school because I was doing my hair a lot. I was coloring my own hair. I was braiding my own hair, twisting my own hair. And I was like, no, if I could do my hair so good, I could do this to others. And I realized that is very hard. But I went through cosmetology school. I didn't really take it as serious as I was supposed to or that I wanted to because I was grieving from a breakup. I should have just gave myself some time. But yeah, that happened. And then COVID happened. And it's funny because I was, I'm about to expose myself, but I was definitely talking to someone. It was supposed to be a relationship, but it definitely didn't give a relationship at all because that was the first and no, I'm lying, that's not the first. But he was grieving the breakup of his girlfriend and also baby mother. Ooh. Mind you, I never had no interaction with his baby mother before because it was no need to. There was no need for that. So he will always talk about her. He will always talk bad about her. And I'm just sitting here like, oh boy, this man is now over her. So, I wasn't too attached or anything like that. And it was definitely around the time where I was ready to break things off because I was getting annoyed. But, I should do a story time on that, but nah, forget it. I'm not gonna do that. But anywho, I'm chilling at my grandmother's house because I was staying at my grandmother's house at that time. I was living with my grandmother, I should say. And the guy that I was speaking to was there. My now husband ended up texting me like, "When you coming home?" Like, excuse me. But for some reason, because I know I got on my best friend's nerves, and she was pregnant too. And I swear, I gotta, remind her and apologize because I realized that the type of person that I was back then, I was real toxic. I was like, I was seeking attention so bad. So bad. But, I was like, oh, you hit me up at the right time because I just been thinking about him. And it's crazy because when I think about people, I either see them in person or I end up getting a text message or a call from them. And it's like, damn, this is scary because I kid you not, it's happened to me a couple of times, like recently, since New Year's. It's very scary. But I was like, I don't know. I don't want to get hurt again. Da 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 da. I had let him know that I was thinking about him or whatever. And he was assuring me that he wouldn't hurt me again. He's ready to be in a committed relationship. Cause no lie, he did admit to me and he did apologize. He was trying to apologize like after I broke up with him when I realized what was going down. He was young, wanted to still have fun. I was like, I still love you. Oh my God. And once that happened, I got old boy out of there. I was like, yeah, I think we gotta break this up. And you know something? I am the biggest troll ever because why did I start crying? To make it feel more genuine instead of trying to act like, like I didn't really give him a real reason why we breaking up. But I was like, nah, this is not gonna work out. We need to break up. And I was crying. I was like, oh, I don't want to make it seem like I'm a bad person. Knowing damn well I didn't really give a fuck how he felt because that man was missing his baby mama. But yeah, and now we fast forward to here, like since pandemic of 2020, so basically since March. Was it March that he had me up? Yeah, I think it was March of 2020. That's how long, that's when we got back together. And we've been rocking with each other since. Now, we got married back in 2023. And we didn't do nothing big. We went to the courthouse. Because I am not the type of person that likes parties and having, it's crazy I'm doing this YouTube stuff, but I do not like having a lot of attention on me. Only because it's so, let me not say it's so cringe, but for as long as I've been living, when I go ahead and act myself in public, dance, sing, do anything. Like, I got people standing on the side watching me weird, and it's like, all right. I'm like, I don't need that type of energy, especially when it comes to celebrating love. I don't need that type of energy around me because y'all want to stand there and judge me. So I ain't really with that type of things. So we did the courthouse thing, and yeah. When I tell y'all, I didn't even think we was gonna make it to this year coming. We was butting heads for a long time. Cause we still young. We still young. And we're both stubborn. Let me not say we're both stubborn. We're hard-headed. And we become soft-headed when one of us proves that we were right. Or like, whatever we was talking about isn't just coming out of our ass, okay? And man, when you're dealing with problems with your significant other, and you feel like you have people in your circle that you will be able to speak to. Now, I should have known that wasn't true for the fact that I didn't want to have a wedding because I didn't want nobody judging. But I did the wrong thing with discussing my marriage problems to other people. So that's one of the things. Do not, I know it's your family and all, but do not discuss your marriage problems with people. Please don't. Like, if it's not something that's going to have your life at risk, please do not discuss it with other people, your family members, your mother. Like, I'm not saying your mother like that because my mother went ahead and told my marriage business or anything like that, because I really didn't even speak to my mom about stuff like that. But just don't do it. Don't do it. One of my cousins, because I always spoke about our relationship issues with her, her and my husband do not get along at all. At all. At all. Like, I think the first time she actually came to my apartment, I was at the edge of my seat the whole time because I didn't know if something was gonna pop off at all. But she was chilling. She was chilling. So I was like, all right. Thank God. Both of them got hot heads and hot mouths. And me, I'm the peacemaker. I like to be calm. I like peace. I don't like hearing all that. I don't like it. I hate it. But yeah, that I used to say certain things to my husband, not realizing that he was probably dealing with depression because I was working. He was staying home with my son. And when I wasn't working, I was going to do hair or trying to keep myself busy or trying to do things to make extra money that I was barely giving him time to relax and whatnot. And especially since I don't cook. I don't cook, y'all. I really don't. I need to get back into cooking. I was really into cooking when I was staying home with RJ, my oldest, when it was only him. And we were staying at my mother-in-law's house before we got our own place. We went into the shelter and whatnot. But I don't cook. I don't. Mind you, during that time that I was cooking, that was me learning how to cook. Like, I was able to cook, like, execute the dishes and stuff like that. Like, it was me adding too much salt sometimes. So it was like, oh boy. It was edible, but you had to have a nice tall glass of water with you. But yeah, what other mistakes did I make? I just thought about it. Placing my insecurities on, or blaming my insecurities on my husband. Man, when I tell y'all, like, this marriage stuff will really have you, like, working on yourself a lot, especially when you're young and you went through mad things in your life. It's been a lot. Like as our marriage is maturing and everything, I'm starting to realize like, damn, I didn't even give myself a chance to love on myself. I'm so busy trying to make sure I love on him correctly, or trying to have this type of life because of, one, I've been around women who put men first, or it seems like they put in a man first, and got me feeling like, oh, I gotta put my man first. But then I'm like, whoa, hold up. I'm putting him first, but I'm out here feeling down and out. Like, damn. And then what else? I just lost my train of thought. Yo, this sucks. This really sucks. And then to add on to it, I've always been dealing with insecurities before I even got into relationships and stuff like that, because I always felt like people were judging me because I didn't really speak to people much at high school. I never really related to people. I only spoke to the people who I sat with, right? And it was at a certain time where I even stopped talking to them a lot. Like it wasn't that much. I think around that time I was going through depression or anxiety because I was going through some things with my family, and I didn't feel like I had anybody in my circle to relate to what was going on in my life. So I used to be one cranky ass motherfucker. So instead of me, like, I used to try my best not to be rude in the morning, but I used to have the nastiest attitude. I used to have to go into our college class in the morning that we had. Oh my God. Mind you, I wasn't even able to use that college credit. Now that I think about it, it's supposed to be a college class. But it's crazy. I've really been thinking about like high school experience and how they just had us doing PS. Oh my God. Yeah. So those are the things that really. But yeah, so my mother just called me. I gotta call her back. But I'm about to end this video here. So those are like the 3 things that kind of had our marriage on edge, basically. Confiding in people who just give bad advice, basically. Not watching what I say to my husband, and then also needing to work on my own insecurities. So hopefully this kind of helps y'all to let y'all know, like, marriages do have their rough patches, but you just have to remember the reasons why y'all got married in the first place. So yeah. Still can't believe I'm married. Like, I'm really that girl who grew up without a dad, was raised by her godmother, and I have a husband and 3 children. Like, it's possible for anyone, and I really wish love for everyone. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing over here. It's amazing over here, because I do find that I am a person who is hard to love, because I could be very hard-headed and stubborn and sometimes give off like a know-it-all type of vibe, but I am someone who takes accountability. So, you know, it's not that bad over here. Okay. But yeah, I got like 3 more twists to take out. I'm about to go ahead, call my mother back, and continue talking to her. And yeah, I really feel like this is like one of these videos where I really opened up a little bit. Not all the way, but I opened up some. So yeah. I thank y'all for watching this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. I gotta start waking up at 4 a.m. again. And I'm gonna take on that journey with me because I haven't woken up at 4 a.m. in a long time. Like woken up to start my day type of stuff. Because I do wake up at 4 a.m. to feed the baby, but I take myself back to sleep. So yeah. Stay tuned and I'll catch y'all then.